you ever wondered what it's like to race to the bush with just a map and a compass and no idea where you're going? Because I have. So here it is.
So you actually also have a whistle as well. So let's go Rogaining. We started the day by making the 2-hour commute to Daylesford, to the Wombat State Forest where the Rogaine was held.
Feeling energetic this morning?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Lovely.
After we arrived, we were directed where to park once we got there and made our way to the sign-up booths. This is the area called the Hash House, which is kind of like a home base for anyone for the day. There's food, water, first aid, as well as basically where the event organisers live. And before we knew it, we actually had to run. So this is the start of the Rogaine here. We're on our way to the first checkpoint. I didn't do any sort of pre-recording at the start of the Rogaine because we were actually pretty short on time. So let me give you a quick rundown of what it is now. So what is Rogaining? According to Google, it is a competitive sport in which runners find their way across an open country with a map, a compass, a whistle, similar to orienteering, but held over greater distances. Orienteering you might do in a city or a park, and Rogaining is something that you will be doing in the outdoors, like Daylesford State Forest. Moral of the story, everyone gets a little wristband which connects to a digital checkpoint, which then you have to try and find as many as you can within the time limit and be back. If you don't get back in time, you lose 10 points per minute, and within 10 minutes you are eliminated. So it's really, really crucial that you get back in time. So apparently Rogaining was invented in Australia in the late 60s. Was made by the Victorian Rogaining Association, and that is actually who we are going Rogaining with today. Big shout out to you guys. Thank you for putting on the great event.
Just first one was 24. Now hoping to get to 21 and 22. There it is. Right, whereabouts are we? We went 21 to 22. Now we've passed the gate and we're halfway to 23 now. Beautiful.
That's a big hill. So we're walking up this hill, and then just after the corner, there should be a knoll, and the knoll should have our checkpoint. So very excited for 50 points.
All right, this hill was a bit steeper than I thought it was going to be. How you going back there, guys?
No words.
Puffing.
Blown away. These people just came out in the middle of the moat.
Hello.
Bit steep?
Yeah.
Maybe the farmer is just like taking cars off the road and stealing their tires.
That's where we probably should be going.
But we're not going that way.
We've just passed 61 or 63, whatever it was. So far, really cruisy. We've only had to go off track for about 150 meters, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, hopefully trying to keep the vlogging up so you guys at home can play along. We've got a water tank just in front of us, walking along a power line track. So it's a little bit shrubby, but it's pretty clear compared to the bush bashing stuff we can see later on. So far so good, weather's held out. I'll flip you around. It absolutely torrential rain before. Hopefully we can get a few more points before lunch and then have some food, get a bit of grub into us. We've broken off into a couple of different teams of 6. So we're signed up to the Rogaining Victoria in groups of 3, but we've actually doubled up because just some people haven't showed up today. I wonder how the other team's doing. So they could be on the complete other side of the park right now.
I'm passing the phone to someone falls from a tree.
I'm passing the phone to someone who deliberately leads us astray.
Alright, I'm passing the phone to someone who got their raspberries squished.
I'm passing the phone to someone who whacked a tree in my face.
I'm passing the phone to someone who holds the map upside down.
I'm passing the phone to the one who had 7 cans of tuna. Wow.
We're currently at this bend.
So we have a vote, left or right?
Honestly, if we're gonna get lost, I'd rather take the easier route than get lost up there and then be like absolutely tired.
All right, so we've just done 57. Took us a while, went up the wrong hill, but we got there in the end. So now we're gonna hit the road, try and make 42 if we can, but then make the mad dash back to the hash hut.
I'll be damned.
Coming down to the last hour now. We've just found 57, which was on a big knoll. Not the big knoll we thought it was on, but another smaller knoll. It was good, a good bit of uphill. Good. What? How many meters is that? 50? 8,000 meter knoll. But heading back to the track, get in before closing time. Gotta be quick. We're gonna have to cut our losses now because we're just not gonna have enough time. We've got back to our main track now, but there's another one that's kind of off down there. You can see them. I'll flip it around. But they've gone and run and grabbed the extra point. All right, so we're back at the power line, our old friend. What is it, 2.5 Ks to go? Hopefully we're fine.
We have 21 minutes to go and maybe 2 Ks to go. Now, my maths tell me we have to walk a lot quicker.
12 minutes to go, 1K to go, 10.5. Gotta put it in distance. There it is, where we need to be. It's now 4:56. We are back in the gates of the Rogaine. I think we're gonna make it. We've just got to check back in with our tags. I'm looking forward today. Definitely a bit red, but it's been good fun.
You better hurry up because it's only a minute or so to the end.
We made it with, what, 1:10 to spare.
Crazy.
So that brings us to the end of our Rogaining trip. We didn't finish in first, second, or third place because we got stuffed up on our categories that we're in. Anyway, that wasn't the whole point of today. It was just to have fun. So if you like what you see and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, and say good day. We'll see you in the next one.